Okay, here we go. What's up, weirdos? Okay. Melissa talking to David. Okay, so just to start off with his reading, I have takes partial responsibility. He goes, I go down really fast. There's really no picking it back up. So I put down really fast, suddenly, unexpectedly, partial responsibility. He also tells me he passes before his time, even if this is a dad, a significant other. We don't know yet. But he tells me he passes before his time, but also gives me a sign and symbol of medical. So when they say medical and partial responsibility, it almost seems like something is not being tended to properly, okay? Not taking better care of your health, or not doing something about a situation when it's presented. Hey, now's the time to do something about that situation. Why is this clicking? Anyways. Okay. Dark hair. Goes down all at once before his time. He says thank you, so I don't know if someone took care of him, or he's a cross between dies at 49, his heart, and it is my dad. Okay, so wow. Before his time, 49, that is young. We have another heart attack that is wild, or heart related. And he goes, yes, and then I take responsibility for that, because maybe I didn't, nurture myself, take care of drink 800 glasses of water like I'm supposed to. And he says it in just that attitude, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I didn't drink 100 glasses of water today. Okay. He also says thank you, so he makes me feel like he had some maybe some declining health. Maybe we saw some things in advance, but he's talking about thank you for who took care of him, or everything we did right there at the end. He keeps telling me intuition, intuition, intuition. So I feel like we actually, hold on. I feel like somebody kind of knew or suspected it, or thought it was going to happen before it actually did. He takes partial responsibility, like maybe he ignored the signs, or didn't drink enough water, or knew he had a heart issue but didn't maintain it enough, thought he had more time. We're going to go to McDonald's, get a nice big salty burger for dinner, which honestly sounds amazing. And then he says thank you for whoever's taking care of him. He tells me a couple different things, so I'm just going to keep going. He says that you've seen him in dreams since he's ended up passing. He just gave me a sign and symbol for the T-zone, which is my sign symbol that you look like him, or you resemble him, or have distinct features of his. Then he circles the dark hair thing. So he tells me he has dark hair. You see him in dreams. You resemble him. You still have something that he wore in honor of his memory. He also gives me a sign of you either have his handwriting, you could have even gotten a tattoo in honor of his memory. So he's just that he gives me a sign symbol for ashes. Once he gets going, he is in there. He tells me he has a female on the other side. She's older. She passed medically. She had a hard time walking, and she has glasses. Can't tell what length her hair is, but it feels like a grandma lady, so maybe he didn't listen to the doctor. Well, he's grounded now. We're grounding his little ass spiritually, okay? And so, what was I saying? The female, hard to walk around, passed medically, was probably being taken care of. The female kind of tells me, it could be his mother. She kind of tells me that she said she was maintaining something for a while, handful of pills. Then she gives me sign symbol for cancer, or different parts of her body declining because of this. So he brings her through. He wants you to know he's not alone. And I'm like, do you visit her? He goes, well, yeah, I visit her. Well, yeah, I visit her. He kind of seems more like the person who's going to let you get right up to the point where he goes, you shouldn't do that, So he seems a little quieter. And then he points to his nose again. Even if you can't see him, sense him. You can sense him. You see him in your dreams. You sense him because you can still smell him. And then he keeps talking about what we have or what we created, what we put on us, what we still have that we can go up to in honor of his memory, and then potentially some ashes too. Holy crap! Start with Dad, bring in the Gram. Never know. I'm going to write Martha's name on here as an honorable mention up here in the corner. Obviously. Okay, you have his ashes. I love this. Also, Melissa, your reading's making everybody cry because apparently it's close to home for like 100 people in here are like, oh my gosh, this sounds exactly like my person. So, I love that you have his ashes. He loves what you're doing with them or how they are on display in some way. He validates. He passes before his time. Do you have... It's I keep seeing it a couple times. It's got to be more than the ashes. There's like a little mini shrine or a dish with like either a watch or something he wore in it. So it's got to be something, most likely you have something that he wore. Could be a shirt. Could be something he takes off. Could be his wallet. Could be glasses. It's like a artifact of his that somebody has kept in honor of his memory. Something about this just magnifies it for me. There's a table with his ashes and a photo. I'm like, there is a display. I can see him clearly. What is happening? So there's a table. Oh, and you have his glasses. Melissa! I love this. I absolutely love this. So there's a table, and it has his ashes on it, and a photo of him on it, and yes, she has his glasses. You tell me that wasn't specific as hell. Just saying. Just saying, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I don't know how his health was before he passed. 21 years ago? You've waited 21 years to talk to your daddy? Oh, 31. Oh, damn. You waited 31 years to talk to your daddy. Well, I'm honored to bring you connection, validated and true connection. Okay, he wants to keep going. So I don't know if he served or he's just giving me my sign symbol for serve, and then he's bringing through, it would be his dad that he gets his quietness from, speak when spoken to, underlying grrr, you know, he gets it from his father figure. So I think his father figure's over there and served, unless he served, then that would be for him. But he brings a couple people through. I think he's got like cousins and siblings, and the place just kind of keeps filling up, to be honest. I think you have mediumship abilities. He served in the army. I love this. He tells me you see him, like, but you don't recognize it as him. I think that you can just see spirit in general. So I think that your side effect of being intuitive, because you're clairvoyant, I know this is a lot, but it's seeing things out of the corners of your eyes, down hallways, between doorways. You look and nothing is there. That is part of your intuitive ability. Just because you look and nobody's there doesn't mean that your energy didn't pick up a slight shift from spirit being in your presence. So when you just look at the clock for absolutely no reason, but it's a bunch of repeating numbers, or hello, or when you see something out of the photo is of him in uniform. Oh, I love that he identified the table and the ashes, and he went even farther to identify the fact that he was in the service, and it turns out that the picture of him that's on this table by this ashes is him in his service uniform. Come on, Melissa. There's no way you can't say that your dad can just be... You are in the hallway at my house. Am I really? Get me out of there. This is overstimulating. Hilarious, though. I love this. You were in the hallway at my house. Okay, great. Did I just appear there? Did you see me there? People tell me that happens. People are like, Kato, I saw you at my house. Listen, if I'm sleeping, I'm not responsible for what Dream Me does, where Dream Me is. Okay? We're going to just, that's the fine print. Check the website. It's not there, but check the website. Just saying. All right. Love you. So happy to communicate. No, that is where the table is. Okay, good. I'm like, was I in there? I'm not responsible for my. Oh, okay, never mind. It is in the hallway. And remember when I was like, your superpower is seeing things out of the corner of your eyes down hallways between doorways. I am literally telling you where this table is, what is on this table, what is in that picture. Okay? Come on. Your dad, so close. You, intuition, on point, 100%. If you ever are doing nothing or there's no reason for dad to be crossing your mind at that exact moment, and then bam, he is in your brain so hard actively that you just can't shake him, you can just say hi to him at that point because he's a very strong communicator for sure. Love ya.